Greetings, fellow adventurers. This is Vexus, and I'm here to do the little odds and ends that you requested that I do as bonus material just before we finally close out this Let's Play once and for all. And so, my thank you to everyone who gave me feedback and requested additional stuff to do. This is going to be a chopped up episode of the Let's Play because there's no reason that you need to watch me run around and try to find all the places I need to be and encounter the things that you want to see, so I'll just cut between them and make things a little more convenient for you guys. Also, as you can probably hear, I'm not fully healed from my cold yet. It's still at least partially lodged in my throat, so I'm getting better, but I'm going to apologize up front for any coughing or clearing my throat that I do during the commentary. I'm still recovering. So, with no further ado, let's get started on the extra stuff you guys wanted to see. Okay, one of the things people requested that I do is basically what happens if you follow the rules. In other words, stay on the path. So here we're just going to take a straight shot to grandmother's house. You'll see that around the woods it's starting to get dark. And there's the safe music, which just means that we're on the path. Although in a game like this, even the safe music sounds a little creepy. There's that weird shrine thing again. I don't know why that annoys me, that I'm not sure what that is, but for some reason it does. And you can hear crickets now. Oh, hello, Mr. Crow. So it's, it's... like I said, it's still a little creepy because of the way the game is designed, but this is about as non-creepy as it gets. Now, technically we entered the forest here, but you can see that we're right next to grandmother's house. So, basically doing this, and then going off into the forest, you can see that the ambient lighting has changed a bit. And let's head to an attraction and see how the lighting changes, or if it does. Honestly, I'm not sure. So, since we're playing with Little Robin, I think it's appropriate we just go to the playground. Man, it's dark. I can barely see on the screen myself. And it gets light, though maybe not quite as light as before. I still say that's a pretty clever little poem for Robin. I see a saw. Hey, Robin, let's go play with the dubious rolled-up carpet. No, we won't do that. No. That's too creepy even for me. Yeah, so this is what happens when you go to grandmother's house and then go back into the woods. It's darker, perhaps a little bit more misty, and you get the little crickets in the background. But the attractions don't look like they've changed as far as lighting that much. Alright, let's move on to the next point. Okay, as you can see, I did a lot of running around, but I found the spray paint wall. You can see it still has the pictures of Ruby and Ginger, but alas, Robin does not want to pick it up. So, just so you know, no graffiti from Robin. Another thing I thought I'd point out while I'm here is that if you walk back to the front of the path, you can make it daytime again. See here. So that gives you a little bit of experimentation to do if you'd like to. Depending on when you leave the path, you can enter the forest under different lighting conditions, and you can reset them if you want. Also, just for fun, since I need to switch to a new girl anyway, I'll show what happens when you just use the phone. Dial the number. Hello, Mom. Please come pick me up. Click. And it'll take you right back here. Alright, now the second, well actually no, the first most common request that I was given was, what about Rose and the bathtub? So we're going to do that next. Hey Rose. Alright, Rose is here with the fence. As I was looking for the bathtub, I found it. Let's see if she will use the fence. Nope. Still shows a picture of Carmen, and that's definitely something that we'll touch on because I had a request for that as well. I also see the balloon here. Can you grab the balloon? Oh, she will grab it. And there she goes off into the distance. If this balloon did not have a string, it would simply float away. Now that's interesting, because I don't think she said that when we actually looked at it in the basket. I'm also wondering if she's just gonna... Whoa! Okay, that creeped me out. I was just about to say, I'm wondering if she's just going to just keep walking with the balloon. Have the camera just kind of... Yeah, just kind of go up every now and then. Oh, okay. So I finally pushed the button there. I don't know, maybe that's something that you guys want to experiment with. See if a character grabs the balloon, if she'll just keep walking forever. Let's see if she says that with the balloon now. If this... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Because I don't think she said that the first time when we just looked at the basket. I wonder if maybe that's just a glitch in the game. Well, if I happen to run across that with one of the other girls while I'm doing this, then I will try it out and see if the other girls can interact with it. Okay, I also found the ring of trees, and I remember someone saying that if she didn't interact with it, hit enter. So let's try it. Yeah, it works. The closest thing to heaven must be floating on water. Not to have weight is the dream of the soul. Nice. So thank you to the audience member who suggested that to me in the comments. I appreciate it. And I believe she told me that it would happen that... Let me start again. She told me that she said something different, so maybe it changes depending on... Maybe it's like randomly generated. Oh, it is. Everything is one. My molecules float in all directions. The trees, the clouds, we are all one. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just keep doing this until we get the same message, I guess. I don't think I've heard some of these lines before. And we try again. I feel as light as air. I may fly away any minute now. It's kind of nice because it of course gives some more of Rose's general personality about floating away and flying and matters of the soul and spirit. Let's see what she says this time. Oh, okay, so she said this already. Although for some reason we're not getting the one about... was it the clouds or something? It was, I can't recall it off the top of my head, but it's in the comments. It's commented on one of my one of the videos of the Let's Play. At least I think it is. And the exact wording escapes me now, but it's another statement about mist. And we'll do it one more time. Just why not? See if we get the one that I'm thinking of. Ah, okay. To be in the mist. To be missed. To be missed. To miss is to be. I like that one. That's a good line. So yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Excuse me. Alright. And something... I have a feeling that probably you can get the same kind of lines when you sit at the theater on the bench. I think that there are perhaps several things that you can interact with. Pardon me again. That have to do with them saying something general. So let's move on to yuck. Let's move on to find that tub, shall we? Still looking for the tub, but here's the graffiti. And for some reason, I didn't think that Rose would put graffiti up, but I just had to check. Alright. Let's move on. Now, here's an item that I don't think I showed before. There's a chair out here in the middle of the woods, a little recliner, and she'll sit in it, like so. And you'll notice she'll say something that we've seen before. Yeah, so here's the missed one again. Excuse me. So, I guess I should take that as kind of the final proof that there are a couple of items that are scattered in the woods, like the ring of trees and the comfy chair there, as well as places within the attractions like the bench in the ruined theater, where they will just say a certain number of random general lines that don't have anything to do with the item itself. It's just their general thoughts. So, lesson learned. Let's keep looking for the bathtub. Oh boy, I just have looked everywhere in this forest, and I cannot find the bathtub for Rose. So, I think I'm gonna skip this and move on to Ginger, at least for now. So I'll see you then. Alright, just for fun, let's take Ginger to the ruined theater. Anything to say? Curtains are great. Your voice... Whoops! Oh, I didn't quite get to read that one out loud, but that's on the screen for you to see. There's a small shift in the screen from what I can see to what you can see. So sometimes if the writing is way, way over on the left-hand side, I don't see the whole thing. But the reason I came here is to see if she'll say some stuff if we have her sit on the bench. At least I think she can sit on the bench. Is it this one? Well, that's interesting. Guess you can only sit on the benches in the theater if you're certain sisters. Pressing enter doesn't work. Let's see if I can sit on this one that looks kind of undamaged. Nope. Oh well. So, the reason I'm ginger is because people said they wanted to see what grandmother's house looks like when you stay on the path. So I figured I'd just show you an example, and I would choose, I went ahead and chose my favorite girl, which is Ginger. So we'll be heading over to grandmother's house without meeting the wolf, and you can see how different and slightly more benign the grandmother's house is when you don't meet the wolf. But before we do that, I'm going to see if there's either the chair or the burned circle of trees or something where we can get some extra quotes out of Ginger. Alright, I found the balloon again. Is Ginger gonna take it? Nope. Okay, so Ginger cannot interact with a balloon, but Rose could. So I guess we'll just keep trying for the other girls and see if any of the rest of them are interested in the balloon. Still looking for the ring of trees or the chair. Okay, I did find the chair. So let's see what kind of extra stuff Ginger has to say. Huh. Okay. She does not interact with the chair. Good to know. Ugh, man. Now I'm completely confused, as usual. Oh, well. We'll just, take the consolation prize of having Ginger go under the fence again. Da-da-da-da! Anyway, guess I'll keep looking for that circle of trees. Hopefully it's somewhere in these forests. You cannot stop me, I am never still. No, you're not, Ginger. I'm here with the well with Ginger. Let's see if she does anything here. She just stares down. Okay, so Ginger likes looking down wells. But she doesn't have any comment on it, apparently. Well, folks, I tried. I ran all over this forest. And for the life of me, I could not find that circle of trees. So I had the girl in white lead me back to the path. And I'm just going to go ahead and we'll do the grandmother's house. So you can see, at least, what grandmother's house looks like when you don't meet the wolf. For one, as we saw before when I came here with Robin, there's no rain. You can hear the safe music still playing. Once more, the crickets, because it's nighttime. There's some slightly ominous music in the background there. That was interesting. And the safe music will always play when you come here without meeting the wolf. So here's the completely normal looking living room. There's the TV. Go into the kitchen. Once again, everything's in place. Nothing is mutilated or distorted. Get up the stairs. It's a bit dark. I apologize for that. There you can see moonlight coming in through the window. There's the peacock in the cage. And there's the spider web off to the bottom left. The rocking chair, which is still rocking by itself, which is kind of odd, but it's not being nearly so demonic as it is normally. And you see that if I sit still, the wolf noises don't come in and get all creepy. Someone asked, I remember, can you turn around? And the answer is no. As you can see here, you can, like I mentioned before, you can look up, down, and sideways a little bit, but it's pretty restricted. And of course, you still hit spacebar in order to keep going forward. Now, if you get the special rooms, even in the safe grandmother version, grandmother's house version, you still head through the special rooms. But once again, they're not quite so animated and creepy. So we still go under the bed here for Ginger. You still see the dead bird off to the left. Still the butterfly wallpaper, but it's not zipping around and acting all weird. Once again, the dinosaur and the seesaw. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I like the addition of the butterfly wallpaper, because not only does it signify the butterflies that were with her wolf in the field, but they also symbolize going from immaturity to maturity, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, which of course is the thing that Ginger has mixed feelings about. Once again, we get to peek into the final room. You can see that it's actually grandmother's room, as we saw with the girl in white. It's a little weird having that blank white light out there, but anyway. Excuse me. There's the stuffed wolf again. I hate it when you get that tickle in your throat. And here's the hallway that you always go down, no matter which girl you are when you're at the safe version. Which again is still slightly creepy. You can see it's a whole bunch of deer heads. And once again, just like with the girl in white, we enter grandmother's house with the grandmother actually here. You'll also notice that whichever sister comes in, their picture is up on the top there. And once again, the grandmother wakes up. Blast, this cold. Alright. So it'll still say the end of the chapter. Items collected 0 out of 3. Special rooms unlocked 1 out of 3. That's because we went over under the fence again. Distance traveled 3942 meters. Like I said, I ran all over the place looking for that darn ring of trees that I never found. Wolf encountered no failure. And it says, you know where grandmother lives. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be straight or if they're actually making fun of you. But in any case, so you fail if you do not meet the wolf. And when we come back to the red room here, you will see that indeed Ginger is still here. She has not been devoured by the wolf. Alright, so last thing I have on my list is Carmen and the fence. So let's see if we can find the fence with Carmen. Ho-ho! I lucked out this time. As soon as I came off the path, bam, there it was. Here's the fence. So let's see what Carmen does. Yep, she can climb under it. But no comment. So I guess I should amend what I said before, which is they will not comment on special items for the other girls, but they still can interact with them sometimes. So there you go. Perhaps not spectacular, but I know at least a couple of you wanted to see Carmen go under the fence. So there it was. Okay, so I think that's everything that I had specifically. So let's see. Let me double check my list just to be sure. Go to grandmother's house at nighttime. Yeah, we did that. And yeah, okay. Yep. I think that's everything that was specifically said, plus I did a few little extra things. So I'm going to go head back to the red room for some final remarks. Oh, I couldn't help just wander around with Carmen just a little bit longer, because I found the balloon. Oh, no balloon for Carmen? But she's the life of the party. Why would she not want to interact with a balloon? Oh, well. Yeah, like I said, I know I said I'd see you guys again in the red room, and I will, but I just couldn't resist seeing if I could find a couple more items with Carmen. So let's see if I find anything of interest. Okay, I found the chair with Carmen. So let's see what she has to say as she sits on the chair. Work, work, work. I love to look at it. It makes me feel so lazy. Oh, come on, have a seat. Have a kiss. Yeah, that's Carmen. Let's see if she has anything else to say. The man who would save us is the destroyer, but the tenderness of giving in can defeat any power. So kind of a submissive nature for Carmen. Anything else to say? There's a certain rhythm that cannot be resisted. It grabs your limbs and makes you forget. Carmen likes to dance. I wonder if that's why her wolf music has the kind of rhythmic drums in the background. Okay, we've seen that one before. And wait till that goes away, and then we'll try one more time to see if we get something different. But before you ask, no, I have no idea why some girls the chair works and some it doesn't. Nope, it's the rhythm one again. Okay. Alright. And I'll just spend a few more minutes wandering around here just to see if anything else comes up. Okay, I found the last thing that I was looking for with Carmen, which is the graffiti wall. Will she write something on it? I do not know. Let us find out. Nope. Guess Carmen's just not into graffiti. So, it looks like only Ginger and Ruby will actually put graffiti on the wall. Although the graffiti may change, I'm not sure. Perhaps something to try out in the future. So, now I will see you guys back in the red room. Okay, folks, so this wraps up the bonus video for Let's Play the Path. I managed to hit most of the specific points that you guys wanted me to try out or experiment with. Not all of them, unfortunately. I do apologize for missing Rose in the bathtub. That was the number one requested thing that I do, but I just could not find it. And unfortunately, there's only so much time I have every couple weeks or so with my work schedule to do these Let's Play sessions, and I'm out of time at this point. And I need to move on to the next Let's Play starting next week. So again, my apologies for not being able to find that bathtub. What's the bottom line for this? Given how many times I've been confused about what works and what doesn't in this game, bottom line you should take away: try everything. And I mean that sincerely. There's plenty of probably, little bits and other small quotes and all that kind of stuff that I did not get to during this Let's Play. So feel free to experiment with your own copy of the game. And actually, let me put this forward as a little casual challenge, if you will. For those of you who have this game or plan on getting the game in the future, if you have video software and you happen to play Rose and you do find the bathtub, or anything else, if you come across something that was not in the Let's Play, a quote or an interaction that you think is interesting or profound, feel free to put it as a video reply to this video, because I certainly would be curious to see what you guys find that I missed. Again, I'd like to thank you for coming with me on this journey through the path, and I hope that you get at least an equal amount of enjoyment for playing it yourself, if not more. And I'm always interested to hear other people's theories about what happens during the game, and what the wolves represent, and what happens during their trip through grandmother's house. All kinds of theorizing and stuff. I love that kind of material that you guys can come up with. So feel free to let me know about it. Either put it as comments or send me links to places where people talk about it. It's all good. But in the meantime, I will prepare myself for the next Let's Play, which is where I will see you next time. Until then, fellow adventurers, this is Vexus. Take care.